All right, this is FRQ2, no calculator. So as you can see, there's no decimal going on. Let's look at it. So you're given g of x and h of x. Number one, rewrite g of x, the top one, as a single logarithmic base 5 without negative exponents in any part of the expression. Your answer should be in the form of log base 5 of something. Got it. So I got 1/3 log base 5 of x plus 2 log base 5 of x. I want to condense it. That's pretty much what I'm doing. So I'm going to take this 1/3, any coefficient, you're going to put it as an exponent. We piggyback write it. Then we got log base 3 of x to the 1/3 plus log base 3. Is it 3 or 5? Oh no, that's a 5. 5 of x to the what? Square, because that 2 piggyback writes as exponent. Both of them have a same base, so I'm going to combine it as a log base 5. Remember, folks, logs are the exponents, so you're adding two exponents. That means we're going to multiply my two numbers. So on my argument, I'm going to go ahead and multiply my arguments like that, which you're multiplying with the same base. So I can go one more step, add my exponents together. So what's 1/3 plus 2? Isn't that x to the 2 and a 1/3? Or you can say 7/3. So I got it. Letter B, number 2. Now this time, we're going to condense the h of x. So same thing, I'm going to put that 3 as an exponent of the x minus 1. Then I got log base 4 of x minus 1 cubed minus log base 4 of x minus log base 4 of 5. All of them has been log base 4, so let's go ahead and combine it as a log base 4. What's the rule? On your argument, if it has a positive coefficient in the front, it's going to go in the numerator of the argument. If it has a negative in front of the log, that's going to go in the denominator of the argument. So is that plus or negative? Positive. So x minus 3 cubed is going to go in the numerator. What about this? X. Ooh, negative. So x is going to go in the denominator. What about that 5? Ooh, negative. So that's going to go in the denominator, and they're going to be multiplied together like that. If you want to make it pretty, you can do log base 4 of x minus 1 cubed 5x. There you go. Single base. Sorry. What about letter B? There you go. So once again, we're given two functions. Number one says j of x is equal to 5. So there's your j of x. I'm going to set it equal to 5. You good? All right, what's going on? You have two logs on the left side. You don't have log on the right side. So it's a sync, but you know how to combine those two things. Yeah, how do you combine those two things? Condense them. I'm going to multiply my arguments together. So I got log base 2 of x plus 2 times x plus 6 is equal to 5. I have a single log. Zoom out. Do you see this is a log is equal to a number? So when you got the single log by itself, what do? We convert to the exponential form. So that's always going to be a theme, right? If it's in the log, you're going to convert to the exponential. If it's the exponential, you're going to convert to the log. All right, base is 2. Exponent is 5 is equal to the whole argument. And for the convenience of it, I'm going to go ahead and factor it out like that, FOIL it out, however you learned it. X squared plus 8x plus 12. What is 2 to the 5th power? 2 times 2 times 2 is 32. So I got x squared plus 8x plus 12 is equal to 32. What's going on? Quadratic equation. How do you solve quadratic equation? This is one of the challenges one we did in class. You're going to put in the standard form, meaning you want to set it equal to 0. Guys, remember, this is where you're going to be like stuck. You're like, I don't know what to do. So please remember, quadratic equation, set it equal to 0, and you're going to factor. Factor a times c, ABC tree, however you want to call it. So my two numbers are 10 and negative 2. I do take a shortcut because a value is a 1. So this is going to be x plus 10, x minus 2 is equal to 0. I got x is equal to negative 10, x is equal to 2. Those are my solutions. Now, in case you forgot, you probably did, make sure we check our answer. Why and how do we check our answer? We have to check our answer because this is logarithmic equation. Remember, logarithmic equation, folks, the domain is not everything because you can't have negative answer in the argument. That's how we're going to check it. So let's start with negative 10. Take it, plug it into x. When you plug it in, make sure you got the positive argument. But wait a second, look over here. What's negative 10 plus 2? That's negative 8. Can you have negative 8 in your argument? Oh, absolutely not. So unfortunately, that's your fake solution, the extraneous solution. What about 2? I plug it in 2 over here. 2 plus 2 is a positive. 2 plus 6 is a positive. So 2 is the only answer of number 1. Let's do number 2. It's going to be exactly the same thing. I'm going to set the k of x, the second line equal to 10. I'm going to combine those two logs together, but this time, do you see it's a negative? So you're going to go ahead and divide it. So log base 6 of x plus 2 over x minus 6 is equal to the 10 on the right side, 10. Convert to the exponential form. 6 to the 10th power is equal to x plus 2, x minus 6. Now, if you're my student, or if Mrs. Major remembered to tell you, hold on. You will remember that although this is non-calculator section, you do need a calculator over there. Because I don't know about you, but I don't know what 6 to the 10th power is. So on this problem, you will use a calculator. On the test, you're not going to see a problem like this big. So what is 6 to the 10th power? It's going to be a humongous number. 6466176, I think, is equal to x plus 2 over x minus 6. I'm going to multiply x minus 6 to both sides. You know what? Look at the key. Look at the key. Do I have to? Okay, multiply x minus 6 to both sides. Then it's going to be x minus that times negative 6 is 36277. I can't even read my handwriting. Whatever. Equal to x plus 2. So you're going to subtract x, and then you're going to add this humongous number to the right side, and then divide it by whatever that coefficient is. It's going to say x is equal to 6.0000 something. So I'm just going to round it up to 6.00. I'm sorry. That's not cool, wasn't it? All right, what about the next one? I'm going to erase it because I will need more space. Okay, last one. Let's go. The function m is given by dash. Find all values of input, all input values. That means x value where output is 1. So output is 1. You're going to set it equal to 1. Can I condense that? Yes, I'm going to piggyback that 2 on the top and then combine it together. Use a space I'm going to do here. I got log base 4 of, shouldn't it be x squared times 3x minus 5 is equal to 1. Ooh, well, single logarithmic. Convert to the exponential form. 4 to the first power is equal to this weird thing, 3x cubed minus 5x squared. This is the cubic equation. So I'm going to set it equal to 0, just like the other one that we did earlier to put in the standard form. So this is what I got. And you can try so many different methods, but guess what? You can't factor it. We have not learned how to factor it. So that was another mistake on that study guide is we gave you the problem, you don't know how to factor. So if you do factor, which I'll give it to you on this problem since that was kind of, not cool. Don't worry, we're not going to have a problem like this on your test. You will know how to factor if you have one like that. This is what you get when you do factor. Okay? Now I'm going to set it equal to 0. So I got x is equal to 2. This one was confusing, right? Because you will try A, B, C chart. A times C is 6, B is a 1. You cannot find any number like that. So please remember, when you can't use factoring method, how do you solve quadratic equation? Quadratic formula. X is equal to negative B plus or minus square root of 4 squared. B squared minus 4AC. Oh, yes. Over 2A. Remember algebra 1? Negative 12, negative 24, negative 23. All right, so, but then, good news. Look up. Look at it. What kind of answer is that? You have a negative inside of the square root. That's going to be your 2 imaginary solution. 2 imaginary solution. So that means whatever the 2 solution you got, your graph is not going to pass the x-axis since your graph is only the real number plane. So we're going to ignore it because it does not affect it. So all that to say, you're going to check x is equal to 2, right? Because we still have to check it. since it's a logarithmic. So put that 2 in here. Are you okay? Yes. Put that 2 here. Are you okay? Yes, because both are going to be positive. So the answer is going to be x is equal to 2. Okay? All right, so that last 2 was a little weird, but we did it. Good job. Where are you? Are you here? Yep. Bye.